Thank you.
Get one right here.
Okay.
You know, I saw you on YouTube.
Yes, this is the young
Brother, how you doing?
This is the young man.
You good, man?
Picture.
The big five and kid.
Yes. That's the tall one.
So the big five changes in different countries.
Yes. Thank you.
Mercy Mera, loans.
As someone who served in Kenya, in the Kenyan creative economy, is we have the creative part, and then we have the technology part, and then we have the economy, which is the business acumen. And I think a lot of artists struggle when it comes to pivoting, when it comes to understanding how to make money from it. Yeah? And I feel like what really needs to happen is we need to find ways to empower the musicians who are in Kenya, because a lot of the hits are still in Kenya. You'll hear a Kenyan song becoming big in a stadium somewhere in a different part of the world, but the person who created the song is in a small room in their house in Kenya. And that narrative should not continue, especially in 2024. One of the things I would propose is having exchange programs so that the mind of the artist goes beyond the space that they are in. Yeah? Maybe it's a scarcity mindset, ama tu hatujawai ona, hatujui, pardon my French, yeah? But tunahitaji Wakenya wajue there is more than their small spaces, so that we have numbers. When we talk about Nigerians and we talk about their music becoming big, there's nothing that makes a Nigerian musician better than a Kenyan musician, right? So we have producers like Derek, he's from here, and we've done some projects together. I think we've also done something with King Kanja. Mercy is here as well. And there's no shortness of talent, but there's a shortness when it comes to expansion. And what I would say is I would not want this conversation to end here. I would want us to have, to elevate, to continue actually having portals, places where people can log in, so that it's just not all talk.
So I thought to myself, I cannot just go on hoping to land a spot on someone's TV show. I'm going to start my own platform as well and do the same thing, because I know we have talent in Kenya that I want the world to see. I'm very passionate about my country. So that's why I'm the CEO of Extra Access Media. We are based in Los Angeles. Thank you so much. We have a great team of journalists, and my whole thing is media pushes the world of entertainment and creativity. And when, as much as we're trying to showcase Kenyan talent, when they get here, they need to find platforms ready and willing to bring them to the rest of the world without thinking, who is this person? We don't really care. And so our mission is to be Hollywood's access portal, which we are, but I want to be able to be a voice so that I can say, oh, hey, so I brought you all these Hollywood stars, now check out this Kenyan talent. So
Practitioners are ahead of the policymakers. In my proposal, I am concerned about the persistent underrepresentation of women in STEM, posing a grave challenge to inclusive development in other sectors. Despite evident progress, Kenya faces a significant gender gap in STEM at all levels, from education to the workforce. Our partnership must therefore be intentional about promoting women's participation in STEM. The STEM mentorship program, implemented by UNESCO in collaboration with the government of Kenya and benefiting 2,000 young women, serves as a model that underscores the power of partnership. And I hope the partnership we will be signing today will borrow from what we are doing with UNESCO. We are determined to leverage the Kenya-US partnership to empower and inspire greater female participation and leadership in STEM. In my midst, just to demonstrate, I have come with many women in my leadership, in my administration. And in our, I want to ask the women governors who are here, the women governors who are here. Those three ladies are some of our foremost great leaders in Kenya, demonstrating the power of women leadership. Thank you very much. Let us therefore stand together in a common endeavor to build a bridge that will lead present and future generations to prosperity. Our commitment to empowering a new generation of leaders with the necessary competencies will ensure a bright future for both the US and Kenya. Additionally, through faculty and student exchanges, we stand to benefit immensely from deeper cross-cultural knowledge sharing, mutual understanding, and of course, solidarity among people. In essence, what we are doing today is laying a firm foundation for our shared values to make a significant contribution to building a freer, more democratic, secure, prosperous, and united world. I thank you. Kenya and the US are bound by a shared culture of innovation. This is why our Silicon Savannah is globally recognized as a hotbed of innovative breakthroughs and a radical digital solution in our sectors. M-Pesa, for example, the revolutionary mobile money technology, heralded Kenya's entry into fintech and the financial technology space. We therefore have a common foundation to empower our youthful population with skills in STEM, with particular emphasis on developing a robust capacity to engage with the global digital technology sector on a much and such advanced and emerging technologies as artificial intelligence, robotics, and data science. Let me say this. Tom Mboya, who was the architect of the airlift that gave thousands of Kenyans an opportunity to study in premier universities in this country. Today, in his honor, we have a public university in his name, Tom Mboya University in Homa Bay County. And I have had the privilege to travel with the governor of Homa Bay. She's in our midst. She must be a very proud lady. By following in the footsteps of the historic airlift, we shall empower a new generation of disruptive thinkers, ambitious visionaries, and innovative problem solvers, and thus divine a brighter, knowledge-driven future where progress transcends borders, transforms lives, and delivers prosperity. We already have a positive record of progressive and highly impactful collaborative efforts between universities in Kenya and the US. One shining example is the transformative academic model providing access to healthcare, commonly known as AMPATH, which brings together Moi University, Moi Teaching and Referral Hospital, and the AMPATH Consortium of global universities led by Indiana University and the government of Kenya. This collaboration has made our healthcare landscape more responsive, effective, and inclusive. And as you heard, 24 million people in Kenya are beneficiaries of this collaboration because of improved healthcare outcomes. Before us, therefore, is an undeniable opportunity to enhance our partnership and to build on the achievements and promise of Empath and deliver transformative insights and solutions beyond healthcare. Other critical challenges, both local and global, include financial inclusion, agricultural productivity, water management, clean energy, and of course, climate action. In an increasingly technology-driven world, STEM is the bedrock of innovation and progress, and a workforce skilled in STEM is essential for economies which aspire to become progressive and also to become sustainable. I am delighted that today, inspired by the initial Mboya Kennedy airlift and determined to foster future skills, Kenyan universities and their counterparts will sign a framework agreement to enhance student and faculty exchange, joint research and innovation, aiming to bolster capabilities for a digital future. Kenya stands ready to maintain its vanguard role to accelerate the Silicon Savannah. I am confident that this program will also support global security, ensuring the diversification of critical goods and services. And speaking about artificial intelligence, you may wonder what is the space of artificial intelligence in Kenya. I keep saying this story because it is true. I went to one technical training college 400 kilometers away from Nairobi in some remote part of Kenya and met this young man, Brian. And because of technology, because we have deployed internet and fiber optic connectivity around the country, Brian spoke to me and told me, Mr. President, I'm a student, but I take out 2 hours of my time to work online. And so I asked him, so what do you do online? Brian told me he works for an artificial intelligence company in Germany. Just contextualize that. Brian has never been to the capital city in Nairobi. He doesn't have a passport. He hasn't been beyond his village. But look at the power of technology. He works on one of the most complicated areas, artificial intelligence. We are yet, even as a government, to have clarity in policy around artificial intelligence. But look, Brian is already working in that space, and he knows more than many policymakers about artificial intelligence. That is the power of the collaboration we are asking to sign into this morning.